kind of knowledge and skills do you and Sir share with each other?
Sir had styles forever. I mean, Sir just had styles. I mean, it just came natural to him, you know. Where I had styles too, I just felt like Sir always had natural flow with his styles.
How would you compete with each other? Would you compete with each other?
You know, we became such good friends. I think the only time I thought like where we're competing with each other was when the throw-ups start coming into fruition, you know. The throw-ups, like I just remember one time on Santa Monica and Wilshire, we were waiting for a bus. I'm not sure what time it is, but I just do a little WK on the floor. No, it was actually a W on the floor. It wasn't a WK. And I don't know what made me do it, but I just put a number 1 on it. And then there's a brown bus shelter back then right there. And I did a W on that, and I put 2. And Sir was like, "What are you doing?" "What's this? 1, 2. I'm like, "You know what? Let's start numbering our throw-ups." And he just ran with it, and we spent that whole night just writing throw-ups and stuff, and it did get competitive, you know. Like he'd go to sleep, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep too," and I'd go out bombing and try to get like ahead of him, and then, you know, maybe he caught me sleeping and he went and started doing throw-ups. So I mean, it was all fun. It was not like, you know, like competition where like we're disliking each other because of competition. No, we're like, you know, the love just continues.
Another writer, Ash, credits you for teaching him how to rack paint. What were the techniques you taught him, and who taught you?
You know, no one taught me how to rack. It was just, I called it the fun pass. You know, if you had a fun pass, you can go anywhere in the city and get everything for free. You know, and writing graffiti, you needed paint. So I would just start racking paint and stuff, you know. And if Ash credited me with racking, I don't know when I taught him. I don't know where I taught him. I mean, we had spots everywhere in the city, so I mean, I can only imagine where he could have learned it, you know.
How would you take the paint? Just stuff it in your pockets?
No. I mean, I would like put 3 cans down below and another 3 cans above, so I have like 6 cans there, and I put another 3 cans in the back. So I'd always come with like, you know, 9 cans, and that was with if I was wearing a shirt or a sweatshirt or a jacket. It didn't matter. I was always racking.
Where would you go writing to get the most recognition in those days?
It wasn't even like that. We just knew that. When I say we, it's Sir and I. Sir and I, we knew that we wanted to be an all-city team. And, you know, we just went wherever the buses took us naturally, how just things flowed. There was some times where, like, in the morning, I'd say, okay, we're going to go here. Or maybe sometime, hey, Rob, I want to go here. Or, I mean, it's just every day flowed. Every day was different. We saw different parts of the city every single day. Like, we had the best upbringing.
Did you and Sir ever get caught together? How were you caught?
No, we never got caught. We got chased a lot. You know, we used to have these RTD police that had huge hard-ons for us. That was Thompson and Hart. You know, they vowed to catch us one day, and they waited till I was 18, and they followed us around from the bench. I was with Triax. I'm with a gang of riders. One day, we were riding all over, and me and Pino from West Coast Artists, he tagged along, and he wanted to kind of like go bombing a little bit. And you know, we took a little break from the lineup, came back into the lineup, and I'm doing my same spot that I always do on the buses, and I just started seeing shadows coming. I'm like, whoa, this is weird. And I just got tackled by Thompson, and he said, "You remember me, Red?" Well, I mean, there's a lot of backstory to that. You remember me, Red? I mean, he's chased me a few different times, and he couldn't catch me. But that time, he knew he was going to catch me. He waited till I was 18 so that he could take me down to the county, and he said, "Oh, I see you have so and so's jacket on." I had this big ass RTD jacket because we used to rack them from the buses, with the one with the fur and a bunch of patches and stuff, and he's like, and he ripped it out of my body. He was like, "I'm gonna give it back to this bus driver," and I just laughed at him.
What were the penalties like for graffiti back then in those early days?
I don't know if they existed. I remember I did 3 days for that one, and that was a trip. I had long red hair, so I was classified, accordingly, and they took me to HLJJ, which I'm kind of dating myself. If you were busted in the county and going to HLJJ, you know.
What do your parents say when they find out you've been busted for graffiti?
I don't remember.
Do you consider quitting after getting those days in jail?
No.